Hey everybody, it's John. Hey, I'm on my news desk and trading desk today. And hey, do me a favor, like and share and sub to my channel. Getting a lot of new subscribers. Want to welcome all of you. Today's Monday, February 9th, 2026. A lot of news to go over today on geopolitics and socioeconomics. Stay with me to the end. I give you a trading plan, not financial advice. This is what I do. So, all right, on bar chart, okay, S&P 500's up, crude oil's catching a bid, VIX is up fractionally, gold trade is back on at $55,055. Stocks set for a muted open today, and bond yields are climbing. We got key U.S. economic data awaited. So U.S. stocks drift after big rallies that began in Asia, run out of momentum. Bear market rally, they always tend to look very convincing. So arguments to begin in landmark social media addiction trial. Eddie Bauer goes bust out, files for Chapter 11. Wall Street analysts bullish on Costco. So I like Costco. I purchased their stock shares for years and then shop there. They do great work. So let's take a look at the major market overview. All right. S&P minis off 11 points and NASDAQ off 45 points of minis. Dow future minis off 273. The VIX at 19.10. The Dixie, the dollar, all right, off again at 96.825. 10-year at 112-025. Crude oil up 64.20, up about 65 cents. Nat gas $3.18. Gold trade is back on, looks like above 5,000 again. Silver bullion up nice, clears up $4.20 to $81. So silver bullion's pumping. So corn, coffee, all these different commodities, very interesting. So the question is orange juice oversold? And will the continuation of trend pump in the precious metals continue? So stocks that are active: Tesla, NVIDIA, Microsoft, SanDisk, Micron Technologies, Alphabet's doing great, Amazon's active, MicroStrategy's off again, off about 5%. How low can MicroStrategy go? JP Morgan's active, and okay, so these are the stocks. Now, the stock of the day is Johnson & Johnson. Stock maintains 100% buy rating. And technically, it looks like achieving a new all-time high or 52-week high. J&J. So that's what we have on bar chart. So this is my daily routine. Then I look at, let's see what's being reported on Yahoo Finance. I read the news to myself on the news desk here for myself. Then I formulate a speculation plan. Goldman issues warning to beat up software investors. Software is contending with the steadily more bearish narrative amplified by each new AI release. So the software companies can't compete anymore, I guess, with the artificial intelligence. So there's huge layoffs. So if you've been affected by software layoffs, because of AI, leave some comments below. Tell me what you think. Like and share. Let's get the word out. U.S. stocks fall as jobs and CPI reports loom. It's tax season coming up here. So got to get your 1099s and your W-2s and your 1040s and all the tax software ready with H&R Block type of software. S&P 500 $1 trillion rebound offers Wall Street small amount of solace. China warns its banks to rein in U.S. Treasury holdings. That's not good. BYD files lawsuit, seeks refund over Trump's auto tariffs. Alphabet seeks to raise $15 billion from U.S. bond sales. Interesting. Japan stock record high after the stocks are pumping in Japan, but the Japanese yen is a question. Bitcoin slides below 70,000. Lilly to buy Orna Therapeutics for $2.4 billion. Monday.com stock dives. So a lot of stocks are tanking. So this is what I, just kind of look at my news stories. I don't run commercials on my channel. So I do pen ebooks. You can check out this book. It's Business Analytics course, Analyze Business Data to Drive Informed Decision Making. You can read it for free on Amazon Kindle. I recently pinned this ebook, so you can see the links below, how to unlock the power of data, transform raw numbers into strategic decisions. So if, in today's data-rich world, so check out the links below. So it helps support my channel if you help, read the book, or I earn a very small royalty. So I'm really thankful for that. Oil edges lower after U.S.-Iran talks ease. World War III could transpire at any time. Peace in the Middle East. We got China and North Korea, Russia, Iran. Eli Lilly news. Nova Nordisk sues Hims and Hers. Kyndryl plunges. So these stocks there's some stocks that are taking big dips here this morning. Valaris, active. My goodness. KD stock symbols off 53%. Hims and Hers off 25%. Monday.com dips 22%. Cleveland Cliffs, I guess, has fallen off a cliff. So most active, though, is NVIDIA, Transocean, Hims and Hers, Intel's active, and Dayforce. These are some active stock shares. So that's what I have for today, just kind of looking at the news. And then let's look at what was transpiring here. So we got Bitcoin. Bitcoin's active. Which commodities? I'm not a commodity trading advisor or a CTA, so it's just information. This is just what I do. So I'm looking at orange juice and Ethereum. The blockchain ETFs, nice pump there. XRP Ripple last week was an incredible bear market rally trade. So let's see if we get another trade there. We shall see. Let's see what's going on here. I'm trying a little technical difficulty here on my computer. So let's see here. Man, the different cryptos that are tanking. Bitcoin tanked and then bought the dip in it. And so we have, let's see what we have here on bar chart. I kind of go over the negative weighted alpha to see, well, what futures are the most negative weighted alpha. So on the performance leaders, TTM, the last 52 weeks, today orange juice is up, all right, because on just today, and silver's up also. But I look at the last 52 weeks, kind of give a long-term perspective. So my silver bullion, platinum, palladium, gold, all these markets, silver has a positive 138 positive weighted alpha. So the greatest negative weighted alpha is orange juice and ether futures. So I'm selling my silver bullion products. They're going for a huge premium on e-commerce. And then I'm accumulating Ethereum. So, that's interesting trade there. So Bitcoin at one time today, look at this. Bitcoin was off this morning, early trading to 68,400. I had sold some for a nice pump last week. So my DCA plan today is some dollar cost average some Bitcoin back into dollar DCA SPY ETF. The BKCH had a huge trade out of it last week on a pivot. So I'll blockchain ETF it today on DCA on BKCH and block, BLOK. Ethereum, ETHE, I'm increasing my purchases of ETH, and Solana, FSOL. So these are all oversold assets. So the trade for me is selling the hyperinflated silver bullion products that I have, and then buying the dip in Ethereum, with asymmetric risk. So that's really what I have for today. Exciting times, we got geopolitics and then election and tax season coming up, and, leave comments below and like and share, my video. Getting a lot of new viewers. I'm publishing my videos now on X, on Twitter, and I'm getting a lot of new subs. So I want to welcome all of you on Twitter. Got a lot of followers on Twitter, so thanks. So that's what I have. BKCH is up nice, 4% today. Let's see, stocks that I own. Hut 8 is up huge. I own shares in it. I might sell some calls. So let's see the shares that I own. I own Iron Limited. Iron is pumping up nice. Up today about 5%. Might sell some calls there. Applied Digital. Running about 12 minutes now. So stay with me to the end. Applied Digital's up huge. Might sell some calls there. APLD. Coinbase. Coinbase shares are off. Big dip on Coinbase here recently. Coinbase is at 160. That's off in the last year, like 40, as low as about 48% on the price retracement on Coinbase. Bitminer Technologies, BMNR. Huge pump today, up about, up from 19 and a half up to about 20, almost 21. So Bitminer's active. Hut 8, own shares in it. Man, Hut 8's up this morning about 5%. Sell some calls there possibly. TerraWolf, been very active. TerraWolf trading. Might sell some calls there. Those shares are up about 12% this morning. WULF, Core Scientific. Man, these stock shares are just outrageous. Core Scientific is up about 5% this morning. Cipher Mining. So this is part of my synthetic Bitcoin mining rig. Cipher Mining's up 10%, so I might sell some calls there and some shares, pulling those premiums. And Riot Platforms. What's going on with Riot out there in Castle Rock? Riot's flat, not having a riot this morning. And then Galaxy Digital, GLXY. Galaxy's up nice, might sell some calls there. So we have exciting times, man. People, tell me what you think. Are we going to get another dip and dippy dip on XRP Ripple? Man, that was unreal last week. Had a huge price retracement. It was off 30% like this, approximately. I bought the dip, added to the position, and the next day pumped up like 20% or so, like 40 or 50% price swing. So we shall see. So I'm buying the dip in the cryptos, in Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, and Solana, and then selling calls on all of my deals that are up, all the blockchain stocks, and pulling in premiums there, plus selling my silver bullion products. Here we go, American Eagle. These things are doing great. Good old American Eagles. So that's what I say. I say this every day. I give thanks for my abundant supply now manifested. I have it now. So everyone, thanks. Running about 14 minutes. Have a super wonderful, great day. And TGIM. Thank goodness it's Monday. Thanks, everyone. It's John on his news desk and trading desk. Have a great day. Thanks.